understand what I'm about to say. Believe in the impossible. A nerdy little slugger becomes speedy and unstoppable. Overcomes a trauma that's so visceral and sad, man. It's like a melodrama just got physical with Batman. Only difference is the dad's alive in prison, framed for a murder that a yellow blur committed. Barry's taken in by Joe, one of CCPD's finest, and his finer daughter Iris. Barry loves her unrequited. Crazy storm from the particle accelerator. Barry struck by lightning and awakens 9 months later at a quaint and quirky lab where they've locked the front doors. A young hot nerd. It's CW, of course. Wells, Kate, and Cisco, each a special kind of genius, building miracles of science, mainly just out of convenience. There you have it, Star Labs doing science with discretion. As we continue on, you may have a couple questions. Will Barry find his inner strength as superheroes do? Will Barry find and kill the man who's in the yellow suit? Will Barry finally say that he loves Iris? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out over 22 more episodes.
An ordinary guy, forensic like CSI, and he's the fastest man alive.
That's Barry Allen.
Run so fast impossibly, no one else has got the speed.
That's why they call him the
Flash, not the only one affected by the Tempest. Man, the quantity of metas in this radius is endless. Faded vapor, electricity, and telepathic mammals. While some are simply psycho. More specifically, Mark Hamill. Central cities and a ton of shit on a weekly basis, which doesn't seem like fun. It is when Cisco gets to name it. You got Weather Wizard, Captain Cold, Heat Wave. I want to try Rainbow Raider. Really, dude? Well, I kind of like it. Not everyone turned evil though. Some simply changed. Ronnie here got fire hands and Victor Garber's brain. He's a troubled meta-human and his life is full of sorrow. I could delve a little deeper, but I'll save it for tomorrow. Now it ain't all superhero things and scientific gibberish. Real human stories about family and relationships. Barry making new friends, going out on dates, while secretly he's crushing on his own adopted sister. Wait, but his main objective is the yellow-suited villain. They race a couple times and my god, he almost kills him. But with the help of Wells, they can beat him. Shouldn't be that hard. But Wells is from the future and his real name is Eobard Thawne. Barry's opposite, an evil speed demon, aka Reverse Flash. Where's Cisco when you need him? Iris is around, she's mostly cavorting with some hot cop Eddie Thawne. Wow, that's important. Barry gets a chance to rewrite his family's history, which could result in death or a singularity. But he chooses not to do it, and he sees his mother die. What? I'm not crying, I have sadness in my eye. Barry fights with Thawne, but he needs a quick assist. So when he kills himself and Thawne ceases to exist, singularity, tornado, certain death is even closer. Barry gets up in it, then season's over. Will we find out where and when that silver helmet came from? Will the Barry Iris thing ironically bang on the same drum? Will we see more crossovers across the CW? All of this and more as we time jump to season 2.
An ordinary guy, forensic like CSI, and he's the fastest man alive.
That's Barry Allen.
Once he has impossibly super advanced technology,
Then he can become the
Flash saved the day, but at Firestorm's expense. All the citizens are grateful, only Caitlin is depressed. But Jay Garrick from another world is here to join the lot. Although no one wants to trust him, Caitlin helps him, cause he's hot. Putting differences aside, there's a bigger threat to fight with. Causing crisis on 2 words, you could call it True Earth Crisis. Simultaneous realities in parallel places, where their statuses are different, but they have the same faces. Jazzy Joe, Scaredy Barry, Kate shooting ice. Cisco has his powers, but he gives off Tushy vibes. There's a parallel Wells who is different from the rest, cause he's basically the same, so it's like he never left. While jumping across dimensions, they're still rescuing the city from a talking roided shark and anti-holiday committee. There's a whole string of that crossing Flash and Arrow's world. They probably get less drama crossing Gossip Girl and Gilmore Girls. Burn, but in spite of this, a darker presence looms. Dimension hopping villain that is aptly known as Zoo. So obviously evil with that voice and suit of gray. He's a murderer, a monster, and holy shit, it's Jay. So back at Star Labs, there is love inside the building. Wells and Weston Allen all have family reunions. For the time being, all is well and nothing's bad. So Zoom comes in the room and straight up murders Barry's dad. Time for the finale. A race should be enough. And Barry wins because time travel stuff. Everybody's safe, free the prisoner in the mask. It's an old-timey Flash with the face of Barry's dad, sending Barry in a spin just as he was getting better. He and Iris talk about it, but they still don't get together. Barry runs back in time, stops Thawne, saves his mother. It's a Flashpoint paradox. Timeline, motherfucker.